Here's everything we know so far about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. With the annual Electronic Entertainment Expo, or E3 if you're not a cop, going into hibernation due to the ongoing global pandemic, studios have nowhere to show off their latest titles, upcoming games, and confusing celebrity cameos. If only there were some place that studios could show off their upcoming releases to a global audience. What's that there is? It's called the internet? What a concept! On Wednesday, Ubisoft and the folks behind the long-running Assassin's Creed franchise launched an hours-long live stream with internet Photoshop master and artist extraordinaire Boss Logic to create an original piece of art that would gradually reveal the setting for the latest Assassin's Creed game. As many speculated, the game, officially called Assassin's Creed Valhalla, takes place during the Viking conquest of Britain. Ubisoft and company kept that hype train rolling and that excitement longboat rowing on Thursday when they dropped a full 4-minute trailer along with a metric ton of details about what to expect from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Here's everything we know so far. As we mentioned, the game is called Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it's set during the Dark Ages in kingdoms spread across modern-day England. Now, to be precise, it takes place during the 9th century, which is just a scant 1,200 years after the setting of the previous game, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The game's protagonist is Eivor, a Viking raider leading their Norse clan across the North Sea in the hopes of settling in England. Just as in Odyssey, Eivor can be playable as male or female, but unlike in that game, it doesn't appear this choice will be tied to two different characters who are actually siblings. Now, of course, it wouldn't be an Assassin's Creed without wanton violence, Machiavellian machinations, and murders most foul. Now, the major conflict here is that England is already full of warring kingdoms who want to kick the Norsemen to the curb. So it's up to Eivor to navigate this messy political landscape using a mixture of diplomacy, ass-kicking, and of course, those handy-dandy hidden blades. Is there anything they can't do? Because Valhalla utilizes more RPG elements than previous games in the series, the choices you make will affect the landscape. Eivor is truly shifting the balance of power through England by way of alliances and battles. Even dialogue choices will matter in the long run as to how these things shape up. And while that sounds awesome, this is an Assassin's Creed game, so let's talk about the combat. Since you play as a Viking raider, you get to, well, raid and pillage, and as you sack enemy lands, you gain much-needed supplies for your settlement, and you can even launch attacks on rival strongholds. Because I'm playing as Eivor, not Beevor, not Seevor, and certainly not Devor, so gimme that grain. As for the fighting mechanics, Ubisoft claims there's a, quote, visceral new combat system that lets you bash, dismember, and decapitate your foes, end quote. How do they know the 3 things I always want to do to my foes? Also, you can dual-wield axes, swords, or even shields if you think the best offense is hitting someone with your best defense. The iconic hidden blades also make their return, but some people online are already pointing out the blade is on top of the wrist as opposed to underneath it, which, look, RIP to the Brits, but we're different. There's also going to be plenty to do outside of combat, like upgrading and customizing your settlement. You can build things like barracks, blacksmiths, or even a tattoo parlor, because honestly, who doesn't want to get the Norse rune for mom tattooed in a heart on their bicep, only to learn years later it says something like Fishman or Harrison Fjord? Anyway, as for when and where we can get our gauntlets on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's going to drop this holiday season for both current and next-gen consoles. Valhalla is officially coming to the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PC, and Google Stadia. Wow, that was a mouthful. In the meantime, tell me, what do you folks think? Are you excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla? What other settings do you want to see in future Assassin's Creed games? And also, which Assassin's Creed is your favorite and why? Let's discuss. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to get notified every time we go live with a new show or drop a new video, you can hit that little bell down below. That way you're going to be up to date on all the latest theories, news, and rumors in the pop culture world. In the meantime, stay safe, be healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.